Hi, Kevin Coop here, and this is FaceTime with the Content Guy. So we've spent a lot of time this week talking about Amazon Go and the fact that it is finally, after a year, finally open to the public. And I've been thinking a lot about it, and one of the conclusions that I've reached is, you know something? Retailers can totally compete with this format. Seriously, I think they can. Now, it means that you've got to do things like, create checkouts that are not the worst part of the shopping experience, and hire checkers who are more interested in talking to the customers than talking to each other. It means thinking about the format in terms of being really customer focused and trying to anticipate what the customer wants even before the customer thinks about it. All those things are possible. And you know, there'll be companies out there that are going to be able to compete with Amazon Go. I think of Dorothy Lane Market, or I think of H-E-B or Wegmans. They're going to be able to compete with formats like Amazon Go because they're going to think about how to compete and take it really, really seriously and be proactive and be aggressive about it. And besides, they represent something. They have a basic value proposition. They stand for something. So they're going to be able to compete with Amazon Go. Now, not everybody's going to be able to do that. I can think of a lot of IGA stores, for example. They're going to have a horrible time trying to compete with this format because they don't really have a differential advantage. And the thing is, you know, I've hung out on the Amazon campus a little bit this week, and one of the things you see a lot of is a lot of young people. And they come to work and they take bicycles and they take mass transit, and some of them show up with their dogs and they go to the office, and then at lunchtime they go out and they have grains or salads for lunch, and afterwards maybe they go out and drink handcrafted beer. And in some ways it's sort of stereotypical. One of the things you realize is when they go to the office, when they go into work, they're trying to change the world, and that's really hard to compete with. You know, it seems to me that one of the things that's absolutely critical to understand is you can't compete in this marketplace with the same old business, staffed by the same old people, in the same old buildings, running the same old kinds of formats. No, that's not possible. You can't compete that way. You've got to compete by doing things completely differently. Can Amazon Go and formats like that be competed with? Absolutely. But you got to bring your A game, and you got to be innovative. You got to be young. You got to be aggressive. You got to try new things. That's the only way to compete. Seriously. Anyway, that's what's on my mind this morning, and as always, I want to hear what's on your mind.